So then I call him and I'm like, hey, he's like, hey babe, what's going on? I'm like, hey babe, question, have you given a diamond ring to a woman within the last like 2 years? And are you living with a woman? Diamond ring. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, you did. You started sorry to come back to you, Bobby. Yeah. Yeah, I did. Matter of fact, like a promise ring type of situation. Yeah, Bobby, this is like coming back to you. Hello everyone, it's me Chloe. Welcome back to my channel. So today's video is titled Oops, I'm Engaged and Other Things People Forget to Mention on Dates. Yeah, y'all, I know spring chicken any longer, so I know I've been there and around the block and all that, and I've heard some crazy stuff from some very otherwise like normal gentlemen. So, you know, this video has been a long time coming, and I'm sure you guys will have a lot of stuff to add in the comments about things that people they forget to mention for the first few months you're dating and stuff like that. So oops, I'm engaged and other things people forget to mention on dates. So this actually, I have to credit this to the gentleman that actually said the words oops, I'm engaged, forgot to tell ya. Okay, so actually this wasn't just any gentleman. I went out with this guy. Let's call him Rico. That fits. Went out with Rico for a really long time, guys, and we broke up. There was like the saga of Rico. We broke up in 2012, and Rico and I kept going in and out of each other's lives, and finally, like the last epoch of like the post-breakup try again, like the millionth time we try being together again, he forgot to mention that he was engaged, so I found that out from his fiance actually hitting me up. Ain't that, I hate when people do that, because it's like not the fiance, but when like Rico, like people do that, because it puts your face, it puts you in this position of being this awful person from the perspective of the wronged party. And you didn't even know that the person was engaged or married. That has happened to me before too. A gentleman here in Florida. We were going out for about 2 months, and yeah, he's oh my God, girl, I can't believe I forgot to tell you. Oh my God, I can't believe I didn't mention it sooner. It's like you think you'd mention it sooner than a few months, that you're married. Ugh. That just seems like something, I know I wouldn't forget if I were married, but like saying that you forgot is like, it's stupid, but in some way it's genius. Because it's like, well, if you forgot that you're married, or oops, I'm engaged, then, well, like, what can like, in that case, what can I say, right? Well, you forgot, so I can't be like, oh, you and your bad memory, F you. Even though it's total BS, it's like certain people figure out what words work to get them off the karmic hook, of just being honest. You know, I've asked, I always, like, if I like a gentleman, I'll always ask him out. I've never been afraid of that my whole life. And I asked out gentlemen who, like, and this happens like way more often than when I was younger I ever would have thought. Yeah, we're on the date. Oh yeah, is this a date? Because I'm married, and I forgot to mention that on the phone or whatever. it's like I would always mention it. I'm like I'm pretty brutally honest. I don't think it's brutal though. I think it's actually like pretty sane to be totally forthcoming and upfront. If I'm in a relationship and if somebody asks me out, I say immediately that I'm in the relationship. I don't forget. um, or yeah, like I've had guys tell me that they're Jewish when they're not and pretend to be Jewish. It's like it's pretty funny, like acting jobs. Some people will, and I know women probably. I I have a brother, you know. I have complete like empathy for men that go through the same thing when women lie to them about random stuff, like. And it's just like, to what end? Like, you lie about your religion, you lie about your marital status. It's like, you know, at some point that's gonna come out. I had a guy I was going out with once for a few months that I guess he must have died because I just never heard from him again. And one day, just out of curiosity, I looked his skanky ass up. And matter of fact, that mofo got like 4 kids and a wife. And it's just like, why? Because you definitely know at a certain point, like, the truth will come out. But I guess everybody's going through their own stage of emotional development, spiritual development. So we have to be patient with other people. And, like, but also, like, it does get one quite emotional and righteous when they're, you know, like, being told, like, oh, oops, I'm engaged. The thing with Rico was, like, extra because he was like, oh my God, girl, like, oh, oops, like, I totally forgot. I'll never forget, like, the way the conversation went down. The lady that I guess he might be married to at this point called me up. She was screaming and yelling and everything like that. And like, if anybody's ever gotten a phone call like that before, you know that is just like crazy. Screaming and yelling. And I told her, like, this is the first time I'm ever hearing about you, you know, the whole thing. And so then I call him and I'm like, hey. He's like, hey babe, what's going on? I'm like, hey babe, question, have you given a diamond ring to a woman within the last, like, 2 years, and are you living with a woman? A diamond ring? Oh, yeah, oh, yeah, you did, you started to come back to your Bobby. Yeah, yeah, I did, matter of fact, like a promise ring type of situation. Yeah, Bobby, is this like coming back to you? I was like, well, what's going on there? Oh man, like, oops, yo, I totally forgot to tell you, like, yeah, like I'm engaged or something like that. I was like, Bobby, better get your story straight, because that is crazy on many levels. Like, how divided in your being you have to be to forget that information. Pero yeah. Pero yeah, I try not to like I don't like it's, you know, it's obviously it's upsetting and it's very hurtful and stuff, but I'm trying to let things go. Like, when I was younger, I would hold a grudge for longer, but I hope that, you know, anybody that's ever been such a deceptive person, I hope that they learn what that kind of deception does to people and how bad it makes them feel, and they stop, because it's not good for them either. It's not good for anybody. It's like, okay, it is difficult, you know, if you're attracted to somebody and you're like curious about them, to say no, but at the same time, come on, you know what I mean? Come on. So I'm about to go to the beach. That's why I put the webcam on now, though. But I had this like more of an inspiration. That's why I'm all beached out right now, and part 10 of me cleaning the apartment is soon to come. Do you guys ever just make such a mess out of your apartment that it shocks you when you're cleaning it? You're like, God damn, that's where the scissors were. Like, I be finding stuff where it should not be. Like, stuff in the kitchen that should be in the bedroom, stuff in the bathroom that should be in the living room. Like, how the heck did all these hangers wind up in the kitchen? Like, how? But you know, I'm coming through it, and yeah, this is how I'm spending my day off from work. But anyway, love you guys. Talk to you all soon. Off to the beach for me. That's it. All right, see you later. Bye.